Hey, this is Qwst, quality with some taste, and this is into Fatal Mistake. Let's get into it. So this right here is Fatal Mistake. Yeah, to be quite frank, I had no idea where all these scenes were going when we were first doing it.
People always ask me, why don't you ever pick this up? You got skills, homie, how come you don't go and make this stuff? Imagine all the fans rocking and following, telling me that Joe M, that limo rappers in the dust, not in my
Well,
hand.
to be honest, when I was doing that scene, I mean, standing from the back and standing to the front, there is kind of questionable, like how you're going to split it, how you're going to put me and stuff like that. But it being actually brought to life is a lot more clearer, because when you're just standing there, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You're just listening to the director saying, all right, just give me the commands and let me just do it. And then worry about the rest later. But no, I was actually quite surprised that it worked out that way. So the funny thing about that scene is that shirt that I was wearing in the duality part is actually the same shirt that I'm wearing on the cover for Fatal Mistake. Just a little nugget for those of you who might pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Which wasn't planned, or?
Well, essentially, it was kind of by a happy accident, happy mistake. It was just putting together an outfit, happened to grab that one, and just so happened to be the same one that I wore on Fatal Mistake. All right, yeah, so let's go ahead and get back into this.
The lines like, give me some more compliments, assuming up mistaking my cockiness for confidence. And thanks for noticing and for pointing out the obvious. But funny part is, my words are only spoken.
It sounded like there's temptation right there.
When my stature high, in my flow that I started to spit, maintaining my image and trying to keep it with my audience. Like I got
But we do not promote violence. Keep it safe, everybody. Be cautious.
My flesh really loving it.
With this broken window. Yeah. So with those car scenes, it was actually multiple takes. And we're not talking like long, I'm assuming not long takes, but multiple takes on those. And you not being behind the camera or having the vision as to what's going on and what's going to happen, you don't really understand that it all works together. But at that time, it's like, man, I'm thinking to myself, homeboys getting 10, 12, 13, 18, 20 scenes. And I'm like, how the hell is he going to manage to cut it right one to the other to make it seem seamless and to make it seem however it was going to seem? But, I mean, obviously I was wrong. So, thank the good Lord for that. All right, so let's continue on. Let's see what else we got in this.
Like you need to snap out of it, and now there's true natures among me arguing. So what do I do with this constant debate? Supposed to be walking the narrow way, but I'm feeling too great. I need to draw a rethink and just slow my pace before I get caught up, make a fatal mistake, man.
See, like that right there, and then fading it out with that lovely vehicle. While I was thinking that I was possibly going to be buried, we're stopping at random locations, stopping at random spots, and you're saying, hey, get out the car, go do this, hey, do this. And it's like, okay, like I could follow along, but truly in my head, it doesn't truly all make sense. So I'm just following commands, going as it go. Do I really think about the locations? Not necessarily. Personally, me, I'm just here to act. I'm here to bring the flavor, quality with some taste. What can I say, man? All right.
Where you walking, or you'll end up in a coffin. I need to re-examine my motives, cause must be losing focus.
And that's a nice mask right there. Probably seen that in a couple other videos.
Wasn't getting clear, but something that changed. I saw that see double and my vision became faint. Everything questioning like on my quest thing. What's the reason that you even did this in the first place? My pride is the reasoning of all my.
All right, I gotta stop you here, right there, cause that gun scene right there, man. That gun scene itself was pretty crazy. It was a lot of cardio. Let me just put it that way. And I'm gonna be honest with you, your boy don't run. That's one thing I've never done. That's the one thing I'll never do is run. So doing that, it was a lot of work. It took a lot of breath, but I was actually really pleased with how it all ended up turning out and coming out, because I mean, obviously I didn't shoot nobody, but it's just dope how it portrays that and how it looks like that, just based off of the angles that were captured and the angles that were hit. So now I just had to stop that, because that gun scene is crazy.
Insulated by the thought of passion that was still there. I didn't forgot his provisions, not for recognition, caught for a duty. I wasn't living for myself, but he placed me in a position where I'm obligated to listen. Now I'm here to bless everybody else. Didn't do it for
oh, when you take off the mask, who is it? No. How could they have done that to Qwst? Man, that's jacked up. But see, this just goes to show you that you have to be cautious. You have to be careful because your next step might be your last. So those fatal mistakes, those decisions matter. You may not feel it or see it now, but trust me, every decision that you make, every step that you take has a consequence. It could be good or it could either be bad. Nobody said consequences had to be bad. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's play it.
I never needed similes or metaphors because I'm finding my passion up from a different source. So Father, I plead, please forgive me for my foolishness. All the times I thought that I was innocent, blaming on what you gave and provided, hiding the midst of your work.
We all know how I feel about those scenes, but I'll leave that one to myself.
But when your spirit come and cover me to allow your perfect will to be done in me, help me carry my cross and make my flesh be crucified. And when I speak, allow me get the praises to the Most High. Amen.
Dope, man. I love that seamless ending right there. From being in front of the shed to being in the room, kneeling down for prayer. It was just a seamless, beautiful. But that was Fatal Mistake. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did, because it was fantastic. It was excellent. And I pray that there's more to come. But Lord willing, we'll leave it in his hands. Let it be. Quality with some taste. That's Qwst. Fatal Mistake.